Hey guys, what's up? It's Boogie2988. You're watching Boogie Plays, where I sometimes play games. And today I'm playing a little bit of Hearthstone. This is my Horrible at Hearthstone series, in which I build terrible Hearthstone decks. You guys mentioned in the last couple of decks that you wanted me to build the deck a little more rounded, so that it has a slightly better chance to win. I've tried to take that into account, but with this deck, I've been playing this deck since beta. Slight variations to it today, but I have tried to include some win more cards or win cards. Nothing great like Kill Command. But some other goodies. So the idea behind this deck is obviously secret themes. So we're going to run 2 secret keepers. We're going to run 2 web spinners. This is mostly because it's kind of secrety what they do. You never know what you're going to get from a web spinner. 2 bear traps, 2 explosive traps, 2 flares because they mess with your opponent's secrets as well. 2 freezing traps, 2 lock and loads, which allow you to play a bunch of secrets at once and get rewarded for it. I also like it because it gives you random cards to replace the spells that you played. 2 misdirections, 2 snake traps, 2 snipes, 2 mad scientists, which will of course go get traps out of your deck. Eagle horn bow, which is the crux of the deck. Obviously, once you have an eagle horn bow out, you're triggering secrets left and right. It's a lot of fun. You've got to have a constant weapon. Animal companion, because again, this is a kind of a random unknown effect, and I think it fits the theme of the deck. 2 illuminators, which give you kind of a control feel to the deck, and 2 Kezan mystics, which will steal your opponent's creatures. So it's a really fun deck. I have played this one off and on since Alpha, and I make slight moderations to it all the time, but I just love stacking up traps. So let's go see if we can win with this. All right, here's Mage, and Mage can be a real problem for this deck. I tend to prefer fighting against much faster decks. If this is Mech Mage, which I don't think it is, we could be in for a treat, though. I'm going to ship Illuminator. I'll keep Misdirection and Freeze Trap, both very, very good early game cards. Web Spinner is the perfect first turn card, so very pleased with that. And we are going first.
Hello.
One of the downsides to this deck is whenever you get multiples of the same trap in your hand, that can be a little frustrating because you won't be able to play them unless you get one down. Misdirection is not that bad for that. It can get even more complicated with Mad Scientist, because I definitely want to put Mad Scientist on the board to build some level of aggression, but if he gets killed here, well, obviously he can't go get a Misdirection, so that's not that big of a deal. But if he goes and gets a freezing trap, then we're in a pretty bad place. Let's see if he hits the web spinner. Nope, he does hit the Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist goes and gets sniped. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I do want to hold on to these traps, I think, in the hopes that we're drawing lock and load at some point. So at that point, I'm just going to go ahead and start shooting him in the face. Any mage worth, with a half-decent deck is going to be running some sort of healing spells. It could be the Ice Block, and then Ice Barrier combo. Then he did drop a Chill Wind Yeti. The one card... Well, there's a lot of cards, but the one card that from the basic set that easily avoids snipe. But Spider will kill it, and what do we get from Spider? Stranglethorn Tiger. That's okay. So I definitely want to hold on to Kezan Mystic in the hopes that we'll be able to steal a trap. I feel like we'll play a Misdirection and then shoot him in the face. Now. One of the problems with this deck, and it's always been a problem with this deck, is Misdirection and Freeze Trap work terribly together. Because the creature that attacks you will get misdirected and then returned to the opponent's hand without ever striking. So that's a very frustrating combo I found with the traphunter deck. So much so that I know and sometimes I'll not play Misdirection. For the purposes of today, though, I definitely wanted to run Misdirection. But you'll get to see some of the weird interactions. I know everybody right now is obsessed with, Trap Paladin, Secret Paladin, but Secret... oh, don't hit yourself. But Secret Hunter is a deck. It's not a good deck, but it's a fun deck.
My apologies.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, at least he's nice about it. So now he's going to take a sweet time, I guess. This is OSU Border we're playing. Hello, OSU Border. Guess he had nothing to play for 3. Let's get Animal Companion on the board. That'll make our decision a little easier. Not really. We're just going to pop him in the face there. I will not play Mad Scientist because, again, I do not want to go get a trap. This would have been a good turn to lock and load. But doing it at 8 mana is also very, very good. Specifically because we'll have lock and load to play, that's 2, then 2 more for Freezing Trap, then 2 more for Misdirection. And if you get any 0 or 1 casting cost spells, then lock and load becomes extreme value. If you get the spells off of the lock and load. A lot of times I tend to get larger guys. I've gotten King Crush. I've gotten all kinds of weird stuff. So, there's a polymorph on a bear. Understandable. I would be worried about it too. We'll wait. Oh, well, will we wait? Once we see that Secret Keeper, I think this is definitely the right way to go. So, we'll lock and load. We'll misdirect. Hopefully drawing... Well, there's a Tundra Rhino. We'll play the Freeze Trap. That will combo so terribly poorly. So I was hoping to get anything that dealt with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. We didn't. But that's okay. Now, Freeze Trap triggers when an enemy or minion attacks, and so does Misdirection. If Freeze Trap only triggered when they attacked you, that would be so much better. I know they're never going to make a superfluous change like that, specifically for this terrible deck. I'm just saying, for my purposes of screwing around in Hearthstone, that would make me way, way happier. Alright, it's going to get misdirected here, so he will not hit the most valuable target. He'll either hit me, the sheep, or himself if he attacks. Well, nope, there's Flame Strike. And now we've definitely wasted a trap here. Kind of a misplay for sure. As you'll see, it'll trigger. He'll try to pop the mage in the face, and then he'll fail to do it and go back to the hand. Frustrating.
Time runs out on me.
Our beasts have charge, except the only beast we're going to have in our hand will be Tundra Rhino, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to go more aggressive here. See what we can get. I'm hoping no junk bots or heal bots or whatever the hell that one's called. I can never remember off the top of my head. I'm really hoping we're not going to see any healing here. If he's using traps as the plan to, or secrets as his plan to heal, then the Chasm Mystic's going to be very good. That's a good sign when he is fireballing the Rhino. He probably does not understand my deck, which is okay because I don't really either, honestly. I think we flare here. Just to rotate down, we'll get Mad Scientist down. I mean, let's just flood the board here. Illuminator's going to get us back up to 30. I really like this card. I mean, it's obviously not very useful in very many decks. This is the one deck that it's ever going to do much of anything in, I think. With a 3 cast to cost 2/4 that heals you, seems decent. I had tested it in Mage, did not find it useful there, even at my casual level of play skill. Yet he is going to Fire Blast it. Weird choice. I guess the Frostbolt's coming. He really hates that Illuminator. He doesn't want me going past 30. That's not possible. Polymorph on the Mad Scientist. Very reasonable.
We must cleanse the sun.
These are weird plays, honestly. You're going to get some real value out of the multi-shot that we got off of the lock and load, though. He chose not to attack because of the explosive trap. And that may seem like a fluke, but I'll tell you, a lot of people just get confused with this deck. They really don't know what to do about it. So I have seen many people choose to not attack because they have no clue what they're attacking into. And it's delicious. It feels really good to confuse somebody so much that they refuse to do the primary part of the game. There's a snipe on the Snow Chugger. I'm actually glad that it was on the Snow Chugger and not the Water Elemental. So I have no way of dealing with the Water Elemental. There goes our sheep. So we do have Explosive Trap, which will deal 2 to him. I really feel like if we're going to play the Freezing, I really want to get Kez and Mystic down. But I'm really afraid he's running traps. But if you haven't seen a single secret this whole time, I'm definitely going to shoot him in the face. I definitely want to play freeze trap to slow him down. The only question left at that point is, do we play the Mystic out of fear that he's going to play an Ice Block next turn? We're only going to be able to do 2 points of damage next turn if that's the case, so doesn't really matter. Let's get the Mystic down. He'll attack it. It'll trigger not explosive trap, but freezing trap. So he doesn't get lucky here. Of course he gets lucky here. Of course he gets lucky here. But not lucky enough. Not lucky enough. Put that stupid water elemental back in your hand. I ain't here to mess with that. There is a Boulder Fist Ogre. Well, that is the most basic of basic cards. But it does work. It does work. 6 damage to the face. We got him down to 5 now. He'll go to 3 with this explosive trap. Our second explosive trap. So we won't be drawing any more. But we will summon many whelps. Come on, there we go. Get these whelps out of there. Gotta get the whelps up. Here's the water elemental.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So, I mean, we've got enough to survive next turn, provided he doesn't... Oh, what a terrible draw. What a terrible draw. Snake Trap. Well, let's hope it confuses him. All we have to do is have him achieve nothing this turn. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage to the face. And when that happens, 14 points of damage. Yeah, I was about to say, like, Pyroblast puts me in a bad place. But that would be the only spell. Well, I'm sorry, OSU Border. You have been beaten by this terrible deck and this terrible player. Well played. This has been Horrible at Hearthstone. I hope you enjoy the other episodes of the channel. Give them a watch. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon. Yeah! Woo! Video games are my favorite video games.